Hello. Happy House Seats Day. We made it to Friday. Can you believe it? Oh, my God. Alina and I are in matching jailhouse attire this morning because we probably should be thrown in prison. Well, at least me, I'm sure. Alina Hopkins, how are you? I have never met you before.
I know.
This is very exciting. We have a special guest in here today, and we also have our special guest out in the audience. We have Andy Wright and family, and Mandy and Alex and Ava and Keely. I don't even know how we made it to today, honestly, because we had our 11th. We always at the top of the show kind of talk about what's ahead for the weekend and what we did already.
Okay.
And we kind of overdid yesterday, apparently, because everyone's coming up and telling me the stories. That's why I have black eyeliner on today, and we added a little bit more for happiness. But we had our 11th anniversary house seats party last night. That's why my voice is a little lower than normal, because I'm usually a lot more high pitched, right? Everybody, I know
You've been celebrating.
Yeah. And so we had it at Topgolf. We had a Rocky Horror show last night, so we did a play on the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Nice.
And we did our set list with a bunch of awesome people from the Strip. We had Enoch, who's been a guest on here before, who's over in Zombie Burlesque.
Yeah.
And a bunch of folks. And I'm only hearing about my night because apparently I don't remember everything. Andy's telling me, my partner Jason is telling me. I wasn't that I was drunk. I guess I was just all over the place yesterday talking to everybody because, we've never really had a party for house seats, and we've done this for 11 years. So we invited all of our members to come. Yeah. And so we packed the house at Topgolf, met a lot of people last night. People were in costume. We had competitions for the best costume. We were running around taking names. I found someone's name in my pocket this morning in my pants. And because I was taking names down. Yeah, at Topgolf, I was taking names and I was tearing them on these little pieces of paper. And the winner, this woman, the winner of the Topgolf promotion we gave away, was in my pocket this morning when I woke up. I thought I had someone's phone number. I wouldn't put it past me last night because apparently that was in rare form. So, and the weekend hasn't even started. There's a multitude of things going on in Vegas again this weekend, as every weekend is, and we have Halloween coming up. Yes. The kids are here in the studio today because they have no school.
Yay!
And yay! Isn't that fun? Isn't that so thrilling? And I think it's convenient that they decide Nevada Day, which is normally on the 31st, that they're going to give the parents the Friday before so that you can go and do fun stuff over the week. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. My partner, Jason, he's from Virginia. He goes, they don't have a Virginia Day. But I was like, well, it's the day Nevada was admitted into the United States, right? That's why we have it, right? Well, yeah, we celebrate every holiday that happens. I mean, for us, we're really excited that, Halloween is here and it's a fun time. So I think last night was another testament. So we do I don't know if you've come to one of our shows yet that Andy produces. Or we call the set list. You have? Have you been to one of our shows yet? Oh, we're going to have to get her in as an aerialist in one of our shows. Huh? She has one a little bit older than him. Oh, you have a little one too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, nice. Well, our shows are rather late. So yeah, they do start kind of late. Last night it started around 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So, but this is the second installment of our set list this year. So we did 4 shows last year, and we've done a few more shows this year, and we're lined up to do a few more. So we'll get some of those promotional stuff out of the way because we have American Idiot that we're doing November 7th, the day before Election Day. So encouraging you to go out and vote. Please.
I already did.
You voted? Hey, yes. So did I. I early voted. Yay for early voting. Yes, on question 1. Thank you. So we're producing this show at the Hard Rock November 7th, 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Tickets are $15.
Nice.
Awesome. And it's at Vinyl at the Hard Rock. So get your tickets to that. It's promising to be an awesome show. Yeah. 2 shows so we can pack the house so you can come to an earlier show if you want to head out. But I think there'll be a really good energy the night before of the election, mostly so it gets done with. I mean, I think everybody's probably done with this.
I know.
They're done with the TV ads. I mean, we want to go back to life, get to Thanksgiving, get to Christmas, get to all of those things.
I agree.
And we also have another awesome announcement. I also own the restaurant DW Bistro. It's on the southwest part of the valley off of Fort Apache. We just closed that restaurant. If you go up and if you actually pull up the little flyer I sent, we have a little. Did you get that? There we go. There we go. Today is Orange Friday. We're calling it. Orange is the new Black Friday. That's what we're calling it. And so we've never done this. We're giving away, if you buy $50 of gift cards with DW, you get $25 free from us. So yeah, we've been working on this new project at the Gramercy. It opens hopefully November 9th is our drop dead date of opening. Okay. So we're giving all of our clients who've been waiting with bated breath for the curry bowl and the salmon bowl and the turkey burger. They've been coming by the door hoping that we are open. That's so this is kind of a thank you for waiting, and thank you for waiting. We really want you back. Don't go. It's been a while. Don't go anywhere new. I mean, I feel like we've displaced a lot of people. So if you're watching, I'm sorry. It's been as painful for me as it is for you. So we have a lot of new menu items coming up. We've tested a few of them. Actually, yesterday we tested a lot of new menu items. So definitely want to check it out. But this is a great deal. It's our own version of Groupon.
Okay.
We're doing it on our own. So go on there. You can get $50. Just go to dwbistro.com, click on the gift card button, and it'll take you right to this to purchase.
Sweet.
All right. Look at me. I've done my own plugging now. I'm done plugging because I want to talk to this beautiful woman next to me who matches. Who matches me? What? It's so exciting. So
yes,
you were Lucy in Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds number in Love. And how long were you in Love? Because that's where you met Andy, right?
Yes.
Andy. That's where you met Andy, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We met both.
You met everybody together. Yeah. And all the children came along after. Hello. Yes. Hi. I think Alex is looking at me like, who in the hell is this person? I think I scared him when I walked in. But I'm sure you got more scared at the cutout of me than the real me, right? I know. That scares everybody when they walk in. You're like, hi.
So yeah, I worked for Love for 6 years, and it was very nice, very fun days.
Yeah,
yeah.
I detect the accent from where are you?
Yes, I'm from Cuba.
Are you from Cuba?
Originally.
Ooh, you make a mean arroz con pollo.
Arroz
con pollo.
Yes.
Yeah, Nerta in our office, she's from Cuba.
Oh yeah.
And her mom used to make the best arroz con pollo.
I know, my mom
so
cooks
good,
really good. Yeah.
The one thing that is so interesting about Cuban food though is it's not spicy. It has flavor, but it's not spicy.
Exactly. A lot of people think that our food is very spicy, and I hate spicy food.
Yeah, so does Nerda.
Yep. And they're like,
this is
you
the thing.
I'm like, yes.
Well, I've always wanted to go there. When did you come to this country from Cuba?
I came in 2007. So it's going to be 10 years.
So you came for the show? They brought you in for the show from Cirque? Or?
No. I started working in Miami first in a gym teaching acro to kids, and then I came to Vegas. I joined a different show here in Vegas, a dance show. Yeah, I was with them for about 6 months, and then I auditioned for Cirque, and I got into Cirque after that. What's
the audition process like for Cirque, especially for an aerialist? I mean, what happens?
In my case, because it was kind of like a little bit of a rush, they needed this character for the show very quick. Yeah. So it was more like a specific audition. So what I did was the act they were looking for. So I auditioned for that specific act. But in general auditions, they test you a little bit of everything: strength, acrobatics, like character work also. Yeah. So yeah, it's more. I would say difficult. Yeah. Yeah. In my case, it was very straightforward, very specific, and I think it was fun for me.
How are you? What are you? Oh, well, yeah. She could probably do a little act for us here, but it's a little dangerous in our little. And I wouldn't trust me over here in my little. I know it's a little tough today. So you were brought right into Love after the audition was over. That's the show you were in.
Yes.
At that point in the show, and I can't remember how long the show celebrated. What, 10 years?
10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Was that part originated by someone else, the Lucy part, before you came in?
Yes, that's right. There was a girl, a lady, that was the original Lucy in the show. She creates a show. Her name is Evelyn. Okay, gotcha. And she created the show, the character, and she worked for like about 3 years, I believe. As that person. The character, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. And then she decided to leave, and that's when they were looking for people to join that, the part in the show, and I was the one selected. Yeah.
And then when you hear the music,
back in 2009, Lucy. Yay.
It's that just gave me chills. My hair just stood up everywhere and I have a lot of it. Sorry. That is, if you haven't seen Love, that is one of the most pivotal moments in the show because there's these lighting techniques that come down that just
it's very very beautiful.
It's the best part of the show.
Yes,
it is actually the best part of the show.
Very well done. I think Dominic, the creator of the show, did a great job there.
Yeah.
I think most people, that's the part that they enjoy the most. Yeah. The show. So
it definitely. I mean, that show over a lot of Cirque shows, it's very encompassing the way this theater's set up.
Yes.
I mean, because when I've seen it probably about a handful of times. You know, there's times I've sat really far back and realized, you know, I don't know if they still do this in the show, but they had the sort of, you know, the parachute thing.
Yeah.
There's things actually happening outside of the parachute if you're not underneath it.
Yes.
Which is so awesome.
I know. This is the bed sheet.
Yeah.
That happens right before the Lucy Act, and nobody expect what's coming after. So it's very impressive.
Yeah, that whole transition moment. Yes. I know the show just celebrated an anniversary, and they did some changes to the show. I have to go back and see it.
I know.
Because it's truly probably, you know, when they first announced that they were doing Beatles music with, you know, I think that was the first. That was because that was after Ka, so it was the first show that they really did
dedicated to a band.
Dedicated to an artist. Yes. Yeah, because you know then Elvis came shortly after, and then. What's the other one? I'm so lost in my Cirque shows. Michael Jackson, which isn't amazing. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Awesome. Yeah. MJ is a great show, and so, but bringing the artists together and bringing, you know, Yoko Ono and Paul McCartney and everybody in to sort of see,
everybody
what someone can do.
Put a little bit of their own opinion of what they wanted to be in the show. So. I wasn't in the creation, but apparently it was very stressful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
and he's like,
because there was a lot of pressure and a lot of companies involved.
Yeah, a lot of directors' hats on,
But at the end, you know, they had a great result. It was
Well, I mean, you're really paying homage to. I mean, I know the one scene where they have sort of the wallpaper come in, where there's images of the band, you know, and shadows of the band coming through. It really does. I'm amazed how much I remember of the show, and it's been so long. Because again, we talk about this a lot every week on the show. We talk about how shows really touch you and really engulf you in what it is. I mean, there are moments that make you cry, and there's moments that you really realize people who go and see it. In fact, I remember I bought my mom tickets to LOVE for a Mother's Day or whatever. And this is the thing. This is the problem with my mom. If you don't just buy the ticket and say, this is the date we're going, you never go because she's always busy. Yeah. And I just realized she's never seen the show still. I think it was like 4 years ago we bought her LOVE tickets for Mother's Day, and she's never, as a voucher, say, let us know when you want to go. And she's never let us know when she's wanted to go. So she grew up in the Beatles. She saw the Beatles here at the convention center when they were here a long time ago. Yeah, that's where we had before we had arenas. Wow. So they played the Las Vegas Convention Center, and that's where my mom saw the Beatles. And she was obviously a fan, like people fan out, you know, nowadays to, like, you know, Kanye. I don't know.
Right.
I only said that because he's here this weekend.
Yeah, but when I was in the show, I could see from the audience people crying. And that was so amazing as an artist to see. Because we do that every day, and there is a point that you get used to that routine. But when you see how this show impact the people that goes to see it, it's incredible. You feel it, like it's very emotional for a lot of people.
People really do respond. I mean, I think that's what, and as an artist, you realize when you're up there that everybody takes something different from the show, and you have to keep it fresh because you never know how you're going to have somebody react.
Yeah, there is always someone new watching the show, and you have to, you know, show a fresh face every day and give your best.
We did that recently when we saw Jersey Boys before it closed. You know, people get up and start dancing with their partner to songs that they, you know, I saw a couple literally get up in the middle of one of the songs and start dancing, which was so gratifying for you guys to see that. Now, how much of the show were you in? Because you're not in the show now.
I'm not.
You're not in the show now. You're creating. We'll get to some of the things you're creating now. But so you were just Lucy as Aerialist, and there was no other part of the show that you were in?
Well, Lucy was kind of the main character. It's the main character in the show. So I used to do not only the aerial act, the main Lucy in the Sky with Diamond song, but I was also involved in interact with other characters in the show during the show. So I was most of the time on stage interacting with like Father Mackenzie or you know. My dad in the show. Also the fireman, which was my partner that I used to work. And I had other cues, walking cues, where I had to interact in the stage.
How big a cast is LOVE?
Oh, it's pretty big. Yeah,
huge.
It's huge.
Well, that's how Andy came to work there. He worked with the kids and taught them in their schooling.
Yes.
Because they didn't have normal schooling.
Right?
Very, very abnormal schooling at Cirque du Soleil.
They have to adapt to a different, timing.
So when did you leave the show?
I left last year.
You left last year?
Yes.
How emotional was your last show?
Oh, I can tell you. It was crazy that my last 2 shows that day, I couldn't stop crying.
Yeah.
I had to redo my makeup like, I don't know, 5 times, 6 times, I don't know. Yeah, it was very emotional, but because I really enjoyed doing this show.
Yeah.
And, you become part of a family. It's not your place of work. It's more like your home.
Yeah.
You're there probably more time than you're at home.
Yeah.
So, so it's, you get all these feelings and emotions, but it was a great night. It was very, very beautiful.
Were you there for the 10th anniversary show?
No.
That they were all, okay, so that would happen after. Yeah. Did you get to go to the show when they had that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I read all about that being like one of the big star-studded things that they brought in.
Yeah.
Everybody came back for the show.
I know. I heard was like a lot of people from even creation. Like, very nice. Yeah, I miss it. I think I wasn't in town, so I couldn't go.
Yeah.
It was, I saw the pictures and they look very nice.
So tell us what you're working on now. Andy's telling us you have your own shows, your things, and you're working on, and you consult with other people in their shows?
I recently, last year when I left LOVE, when I joined with a partner, with a friend of mine. Yeah. We decided to make an act together, a new act.
Nice.
It's a rollerskate act.
Okay.
So I still, there is.
That's your partner?
That's my partner.
Is he a Cuban as well?
He's Cuban, yeah.
He's very.
His name is Junior.
He's Cuban. His name is Junior?
Junior.
It doesn't look Junior.
Junior, yeah.
Sorry. Do we need another setlist character out there? Yeah.
So yeah, we decided to make this act together. He used to do this act for many years. Okay. He graduates from circus school. Okay. With this act, so he's got more experience than me.
Yeah. That does not look easy at all.
It's very technical. Yeah. But it's very fun and easy. Yeah. Because you have to spin.
Yeah. Well, you've seen the act that happened. I don't know if they're still in it, in Absinthe. When when they literally are pulling them. I mean, they do it on a size of the stage about this big in the round, and the audience is like right here.
Yeah. That's exactly what this act is about. So we're doing great. We have the act together and gonna start soon working.
Are you at all familiar with I know we have had a guest on here, and she's a close personal friend, Amy Guess. She did a video, her last music video called 10 Times Out of 10. She brought in all these roller skaters. They do the night over at the Gold Spike.
Okay.
The roller skate night over at the Gold Spike. I know a lot of them do aerial and different acts in there too. Yes. With what you're creating, is it going to be like multi skaters or just the two of you?
It's just the two of us.
Just the two of you?
Yeah. This act, the most I've seen, 4 people doing it together. Yeah. But it's mainly two people. Yeah. And it's basically you work in a table, in a small table, round table. Oh my God. And you just spin and do tricks. The guy lifts the girl up and do acrobatics.
Has he ever dropped you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, training.
Hit on the head. Alina's been hit on the head. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
No, we have had
protective helmets
a little, difficulty in trainings. That's normal.
He didn't just throw you.
No.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
I'm just kidding.
He didn't want to kill me.
Yeah. Look at those Cubans. You got to watch out. So where are you taking this act right now? Where is your hope?
Well, we're hoping to first start as a freelance. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing corporate events and this act. You can basically do it anywhere.
She's looking at Andy because she's basically saying you need to put this in your next set list. I see what she's doing. She's here selling herself right now, which is perfect because guess what? We're all small businesses together, so that's what you're gonna do. She's fun. I love the high fiving. It's the best. I love it.
This act is very, very commercial. Yeah, you can put it in a cruise ship. You can do it in a circus stand. You can do it in a theater. Yeah, because it's in a restaurant.
I see it. I see it. Yeah. We have a really good spot at the Gramercy. We could probably do some real fun things out there.
Let me know.
You can do it outside?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a little courtyard out there. It'd be pretty awesome to put on a little show there too. Yeah. Wow. So how do you even, first of all, I mean, how do you even get the skill to do this in that sense? Like, you know, I mean, we've had Reva Rice on here before, and she was in Starlight Express, and she, you know, that's roller skating, and she picked this up really early on in your life.
Yeah.
Did you roller skate as a youngster?
No, I didn't even know how to roller skate.
You didn't even know how to roller skate?
No. Basically, I learned to roller skate 6 months ago.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Holy
shit, I didn't know.
Yep.
6 months ago you started doing this?
Yes.
6 months?
Yeah, I didn't know how to roller skate because I never had, well, you know, Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba.
No, I don't know Cuba.
Problems.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Economic problems.
Yeah.
But back when I was a kid, my mom didn't have chance to get me any skates.
Right.
And I always grow like with this kind of, you know, you grow with trauma.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have skates, you couldn't learn to roller skate.
Yeah.
So I always grow up with that, you know, like feeling like I'm missing something in my life. Like
you missed the roller skating?
The roller skating. Like I learned to ride a bike and swim, but I never learned to roller skate, right? And I always had that. So I always wanted to buy my own roller skates, but I never, you know, really pay attention. Mm-hmm. But when Junior talked to me to...
You couldn't pass up Junior. He was
right?
like, I'll learn to skate.
Well, I told him,
if that's what you want to do, we'll do that.
I said, listen, I don't know how to roller skate. He said, don't worry, you're going to learn. You're talented. I'm like, okay. Wow. All right. And that's it. He's very good at teaching, coaching. So that helps a lot. Yeah. That he knows exactly how to explain. Yeah. And I learned, I think I pick it up very quick.
And how long has he been skating for?
He's been skating for like almost 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been working and like he went to, I think it was Macau. I don't know. Macau.
Performed there?
Yeah. And he worked in Cancun, Mexico for 4 years also.
Okay.
So after he came.
So has he other partners here in Vegas to do the show with him before you came along?
Not in Vegas.
Okay.
When he came to Vegas, he was looking for a partner.
Okay.
Because he didn't have a partner. And
how did you find each other?
Well, we met a long time ago in Cuba in the circus school.
Wow!
But we took separate ways. It's, you know, like
you went and did
live.
Aerialist.
Yeah, I went to, and he went to Dodo, and a friend of us in common, kind of like remind him about me. Yeah. Say, hey, you remember, you know, Alina? Yeah. She might can help you, you know, with. Yeah. And he contacted me, and I say, okay, let's try, see what happens.
Wow, you're brave.
Yeah, I like to take risks. Yeah. And I think I always love this kind of acts. I've seen it before, and I always was impressed with roller skate acts. And since I already done a lot of aerial work, I wanted to try something different.
Something on the ground.
Myself, something that I have never done ever.
Yeah.
I want to really see, okay, how far can you get, you know? And it's working, and we're doing great.
So where can someone see you right now? If somebody wanted to look you guys up, where would somebody look for you?
Well, right now we're still in the process of finishing our conforming the act. Yeah. Which is like, it takes choreography, music, putting all this stuff together. We have all the tricks already. Yeah. But we're now like making the toy, the puzzle. Yeah. Putting it together. And hopefully we'll be working soon.
What kind of music do you guys choose when you do this?
Well, be very open because every place you work, sometimes they ask for a different kind of like
sound,
music. Yeah. Because nightclub, for example, you cannot put the same music as a theater with a theme that is like more romantic or lyric.
Right, right.
So right now we're using a dynamic music, but kind of like I would say like Enigma, you know, Enigma.
Yeah.
So Enigma is Enigma song, and it's very dynamic, which goes with the act. But at the same time, it doesn't have a specific lyrics or nothing that, you know. So we're doing it with that, but we're open. We're always open if it has to be any changes. Right. Let's say, you know, producer doesn't want the music or wants to change, we're like, okay, no problem.
Because if somebody said, hey, I want this certain music style for you, then you can go and choreograph a show to that. How long would you say that process would be for you guys to do that?
Well, it takes A little bit. Not, I would say no more than a month.
Yeah.
To change.
Yeah.
But
look at
we
him
just
playing.
have to. I know.
This.
I love.
You know this song.
I love it.
This song, give me chill. This song was like a high school graduation song for me. Like this was something we listened to. Wow, just taking me places. He's just taking me emotional places today because he knows I have eyeliner. He wants to see it run. He wants to see Halloween, like kiss run down my face. Thanks a lot, Scott. Yeah, appreciate it. Jackass. Just kidding. Emotional jackass. Damn it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So the music it doesn't take too long. I would say 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah, to adapt all the tricks to the music and choreography.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
another great song. Man, I know.
I love it.
We're super chill today on House Seats Presents.
It's time for Halloween.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing for Halloween? What's on your plans?
I'm gonna be a gypsy.
You're gonna be a gypsy?
Yes.
She reminds me of Sofia Vergara. Is that weird? I know she's not Colombian. High five again. What? I'm earning high fives. I love it. I get to earn all my high fives. Yes, you're gonna go as a gypsy.
So I'm going gypsy. My son is going as a doctor.
Oh, and how old is he?
He's gonna be 5.
He's gonna be 5. Mm-hmm. Watch out, he's gonna give out shots. I'm doctor. What's his name?
Aiden.
Dr. Aiden. Watch it. Yeah, it sounds like a doctor's name.
Right?
He sounds...
Aiden Hopkins.
Aiden Hopkins. There's a name for you right there. Are you encouraging... Am I banging the table too much? Oh my God, I know. Just sound in his ears over there. Bang, bang. What are you encouraging your son? What does he not encourage, but what does he want to be?
You know, I really want him to... I am not forcing him to do anything right now. I had him in acrobatics with my husband, but he was more like having fun. Yeah. Like, he's a kid. Yeah. He's still young. So we want him to maybe learn the basics of acrobatics, some basics. But I really, really would like him to become like an actor.
Oh wow.
But I also...
You don't hear a lot of people tell people, I want you to be an actor.
Well, it's less painful than being an acrobat.
Yeah. What is your husband in the business too, or?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wow. What does he do?
He's an acrobat also.
Is he in Cirque?
He used to work in Cirque.
Did you meet him at Cirque?
Yes.
Well, look at
I met him at LOVE.
You met him at LOVE. Oh my God! And then you fell in love at LOVE. Wow. Did somebody write a story about you guys at all?
No,
I didn't do my digging. I should have
yet.
dug around. I bet you there's a story about the lovers at LOVE.
Yeah, it was very, very interesting.
Wow. And how did that come about?
It came out good.
He just said he saw you.
I guess.
Clearly, because you have a 5-year-old, it came out really good. Were you in the? I mean, were you in the sky and he looked up at you and like the Lucy?
Yeah.
High five me! I deserve that one too.
Yeah, he was a hippie in the show.
Okay.
And I was Lucy. And then
a hippie and Lucy, they don't go together at all
right?
on LSD. Right? It took me a long time to know what that song was about. Did you know that? Well, I don't know if it really is about that. We have to ask them about it. But Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds was LSD, which they were on a lot in the 60s, I guess.
Yeah.
It could be.
That's the rumors.
Well, lights, not that I've ever and come around with that in my life, but I've heard it's lighting and craziness.
Yes.
And obviously that number.
The whole show has its moments that reflects the Beatles' life.
Time. Yeah. Right.
In those times where they were doing some funny things.
Yeah.
And
there was an old episode of The Nanny back in the day with Fran Drescher who was making a comment about that song, and she goes, she said something at the dinner table or whatever, and she's like, she thought it was The Girl with Colitis Goes By.
Uh-huh.
And she thought I was in very poor taste. So, people and the lyrics always mess up their song.
Of course. That always happens.
It's always, something like that. Something like that.
Funny.
So you certainly don't want that while you're up in the aerial. Thank you for coming today.
Of course.
I really appreciate it. Send us a picture that we'll show next week of you in your gypsy costume and your son as Dr. Aiden Quinn, or his medicine man. And thanks for coming by.
Thank you for
We're gonna
inviting me.
definitely check out the act, and we'll talk about it, because I think this would be something we'd really love to show off.
Sure. Yes, please.
It's one of the most fascinating acts to see when you're out and about and seeing that. I mean, because it's so scary.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh!
It's
But you guys do it in this little tiny round.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, thanks for coming by.
Thank you
Happy
so
Halloween
much.
to you. Yay.
Another
High
high
fives. I'm going to have some more rum. Keep this going.
Take care.
All right. Have a good weekend.